Hey, what's going on? Veloz Running coming at you with episode 11, another marathon training update, and we are back at it again. That's right, less than 1 month from my wife's stroke. We're at the Beat the Heat 5K. Hey, what's up? Matthew and Rosie here. Thank you so much for joining us. And if you're joining us for the very first time, welcome to Veloz Running, where we talk about all things running. And if you could do us a great big favor, please hit that subscribe button, the like button, the share button. Help us grow this channel. And here we are again. We are so excited because less than 1 month from my wife's stroke, we are back at the races again. For those of you that may not know what's going on, my wife signed up for her very first marathon earlier this year, and she started training really hard, got up to 12 miles. And then the unfortunate happened. She had a stroke, ended up in ER, fighting for her life. But fortunately, everything is good. And then she ends up in rehab, doing some rehab. But now she's home. She's still in rehab, but we're home. She's a lot better. And like I said, less than 1 month from the stroke. Here we are a month ago, not really knowing what was going on, and the uncertainty and all these things were being thrown at us, and obviously a very serious situation. But here we are, less than a month, and we are back at the Beat the Heat 5K. Now, I will say this, okay, it's gonna be okay. She wasn't running the race. She didn't come to join the race. As far as running it, she's not there yet. She's walking, moving around, doing a lot of things slowly, but she wasn't running the race. But she did get. But still, we were just excited. Just excited that less than a month. We were at another race, and this race was the Beat the Heat 5K. It was to support our local fire department from Ms. Jennifer Crosby. It's For the Love of Go. I got off the couch.com. Y'all need to check out that website, check out those races, and get involved. But this was our local race, one of our local races, and we always jump in on the local races. We always here to support. But the other reason is that although she is not training for her. Technically, specifically training for a marathon right now because of what's going on, but I still am. I'm still signed up for it, and I still got to get prepared for it, and I'm still trying to schedule my running through everything that's going on right now. So much is going on, but one of the ways I like to train is to jump in on these 5Ks. I love those because I get to use them as tempo runs and just my speed workout, but also just to get involved in running and just change the training. You know, we put for all those of y'all that run, you know, every day you're running and it's just usually by yourself, and it's just fun to go out there with the crowd and the running community and friends and family and everybody who's involved, and just do training with 500 other people instead of doing it by yourself. So it's fun. But the most exciting part was that Rosie was back out there. We were back out there. We were all out there and just had a good time and feeling a little bit more normal. A change of what was going on, all the things that are going on with doctors and therapy and all that kind of stuff. Just to be back to normal. And it's been a while. It's been at least, probably. I think you didn't run a race before. It's probably a good 5-6 weeks since we've done any kind of racing. So it just felt great to be out there again. So check this out. Good morning. We are at the Beat the Heat 5K in Cotton, Texas. And this is the first race after our life-changing event with Rosie's stroke. She's here. We got her settled in a chair by the finish line, starting line. And now I'm just trying to get a little warm up. But we're running late. It's about 10 minutes to the start. This race supports the fire department. You can see them. So it's for a good cause. Got a lot of people here. We're in historic downtown Kyle by the square. Starts at the square, goes through town, goes actually through the firehouse. I'll try to get some video through it. And then go through the neighborhoods and come all the way back. So
Excited to be out here again, especially after all that we've been through, after all that Rosie's been through. Starting to feel a little normal again, so it's a good thing. I don't know if I'm gonna get much of a warm-up. Gotta get something there to get in the chute.
And there's Rosie. She's got her spot at the finish line, and I'm trying to get my bib on my belt and get ready for this race. Now I'm going to get me a high five, some performance enhancing love to get me going. It's always good to hear the national anthem before a race.
On your mark, get set, go!
And here we go. Take it off. As you can see, we've got a pretty good turnout for this race. Support our local fire departments. Get to run under these stars and stripes. And one cool thing about this race is that we get to run through the firehouse. This is right around the corner from the start. It's probably about 200 meters away from the start, and I think that's pretty cool. I appreciate them letting us do this, and again, appreciate them for all that they do. And here I am catching, we're about mile one. I'm about to catch these guys who are running in full gear, only to find out that they were running a relay and they switched off, and then they just kind of smoked me and took off. These guys with fresh legs, but still they're in full gear, so props to them. Shout out to them for running in. It was hot and humid, and I don't know how they did that. We get to run into this neighborhood, do about a mile loop in this neighborhood, and then come right back out. And here we are, probably about a mile, maybe a little less than a mile coming. I'm trying to catch this guy. This is the third leg of the fire department. And I'm coming around the turn here, one of the last turns, and you can see the firehouse up ahead. So we're almost home, probably less than 400 meters. And then I get to run through this firehouse one last time. So I know I'm close, I'm hurting, but I know I'm almost there. And then this last turn right here, you'll see to the right, there's the flag that we ran under. And it's always good to see those green cones when we're racing for the love of go, and in the final straightaway where we started. And I'm just trying to kick it in because I'm hurting. On a mid 22, not bad for not getting to train at all for this race, but it was a fun race.
Just finished. Oh my gosh, that one hurt. Haven't trained in a while. A couple runs here and there, easy ones. Oh, it is hot, it is humid, it is Texas. But it's fun, it was good. It's good to be back out here again. Ooh, man. Done. Ooh-wee. All right, done. Waiting on the last few runners to come in. We'll have the award ceremony. Just gonna do a little cool down. Felt good to be out here again, racing and running, being part of the running community. It's a little different, a little weird, not having Rosie warming up with me and getting ready, and seeing her on the way back. I usually see her as I'm running back to the finish, and then, as y'all know, I always go back for her. But that'll come soon. That'll come soon. It's all good, it's all good. I'm just glad she's out here waiting on me, watching and cheering. Cool, huh? Here's Miss Jennifer. All right, we're back walking around, getting a little exercise in for Rosie, doing her lap, walking. And the good thing about races, snacks, prizes. Show me your little squeaks. There's always snacks and all the goodies. But It was a tough race. It was hot, humid. How'd you feel?
I felt good.
Is this her first race back? Her first race back. It was cool. Fire department had a relay, so I think it was every mile they ran in full gear. So that is amazing that they would do that. I was burning up, so I can only imagine how they felt.
And first place, Matthew Malone.
And I wasn't expecting this just because I hadn't really had a chance to train the way I wanted to with everything that was going on, but I was fortunate and blessed to be able to win my age group, and that's always really cool. And they had really, really cool medals for this race.
All right, we did it. Our first race after our post, I don't know what you call it, post rehab race, I guess you can call it, even though we're still in rehab. But we did it. Came out here. It's a new way of doing things, that's for sure. But came out here and look, I happened to get, I don't know if y'all can see that. This race was the Beat the Heat 5K, and it fits perfect because it was hot and humid, and it's to support the fire departments. How'd you feel? How'd you feel with your first race back? She did good. She was consistent. Her pace was even through the whole thing. Sat right in that chair. She did really good. Awesome. Good to be back. Be out here running soon.
Yes.
Soon. Be out here. We were gonna ask Miss Jennifer Crosby, the race director, because they have the dog category, they have the stroller category. So I want to ask if they have an adult stroller category. Miss Jennifer, we need to start a new division, adult stroller category, so I can push Rosie. I'll go find a big giant stroller, and I'm gonna push her, and we'll see if we can get some medals for that one too. Sound good?
Well, there you have it. We were able to go back and race again and be a part of it, a part of a really cool event, the Beat the Heat 5K that supported our local fire department. And we just want to do a special shout out to the fire department and to all of you who are out there serving and protecting us. Thank you so much for what you do. We really appreciate you, and we just pray blessing and protection over all of you. So thank you again for all that you do for us. But it was a really cool event. It was the name was perfect, Beat the Heat, because it was hot and it was humid, and I was soaked just from warming up. It was just really hot, but it was flat. At least it was flat, and it was fun. It was really cool. But Rosie, you're back at it less than a month from your stroke and all that was happening, and here you are again. You're back at the races. How'd you feel?
Yes. It felt great to be out there again. It felt normal.
Yeah.
I miss it. I can't wait to either walk or run the next one.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. I also want to say thank you to everyone that comes up to me and says some encouraging words.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Yeah. There's so many of y'all that come up and just give us hugs and words of encouragement and just tell us that they're praying for us, and that helps so much. It's very I don't know what the word is. It's just
uplifting.
Yeah, it's uplifting, and it's just nice to know the running community is just amazing. All of y'all are cool, and y'all know who you are. And thank you so much for that, and everybody who's praying and supporting us. Appreciate y'all.
So many.
Yeah,
so
appreciate
many.
all
Thank
of y'all. But yeah, we had a really cool time, and like Rosie said, here soon she's starting she's actually doing a lot of walking right now, and part of her rehab is walking on the treadmill and just doing a lot of exercises. So here soon she's probably be out there, and you may see her out there walking that first 5K. But we are excited to be back. Like she said, just to feel normal again and be part of the family, the running family. So thank you again for joining us, and as always, please help us out. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share it. Connect with us, we'll connect with you, and let's run together. Take care. Be blessed.
Bye.